In a fiery interview with the Daily Expresso, Nigel Farage launched a blistering attack on Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer, accusing him of lying to the nation over migration policies and warning him, "I'll get rid of you." Farage didn't hold back, turning his sights on Starmer's handling of migration, his refusal to invite him to the upcoming state banquet with US President Donald Trump, and his failure to address crucial issues in the House of Lords. What followed was a tense back and forth that exposed deep divisions in British politics, one that could spell the end of Starmer's leadership. Did you know that over 95% of our viewers aren't subscribed to the channel? We totally get it. Life gets busy and sometimes it's easy to forget. But here's the thing, subscribing is completely free, and it really helps us keep creating the content you enjoy. So why not hit that subscribe button and join our community? It only takes a second, but it makes a world of difference to us. Thank you for your support. Farage was particularly incensed by Labour's refusal to invite him to a prestigious white-tie dinner with President Trump, a longtime friend of the Reform leader. Despite being personally connected to Trump for over a decade, Farage was snubbed by the Labour government. "They wouldn't invite me." "Hey, we're only 15 points ahead in the polls," Farage lamented, calling out the Labour Party for their insulting attitude towards him. "It shows you the attitude of this Labour government. They talk down to me." Farage's frustration was compounded by his unsuccessful attempts to discuss House of Lords appointments with the Prime Minister, with no response whatsoever. "I wrote to him about members of the House of Lords, and I haven't even had a reply," Farage said. And in a dramatic turn, Farage reminded Starmer, "I got rid of David Cameron, I got rid of Mrs. May, if you go on being rude to me, I'll get rid of you." When it comes to immigration, Farage has been vocal about his hardline stance. He boldly vowed that, should he become Prime Minister, he would deport 600,000 illegal immigrants within his first term, with removal flights departing daily. Farage was quick to mock Starmer's own migration plans, accusing the Labour leader of offering nothing but false promises. "If you come to the UK illegally under Keir Starmer, we guarantee 4-star, we can't promise 5-star, Farage quipped. Reacting to Starmer's own warnings to migrants, Farage dismissed the Labour leader's stance as a nothing apart from lies. He questioned whether Starmer even believed the words he was saying, calling his repeated assurances almost unbelievable. Despite his sharp criticisms, Farage expressed a degree of sympathy for Starmer, acknowledging the tough job of being Prime Minister. "I sympathise to that level. But I did think before the recess, there was a look about him in the eyes," Farage observed, noting that Starmer appeared beaten and really down. Farage speculated that perhaps Starmer was not enjoying it in any way at all and wondered if a post-recess rejuvenation could bring him back. The Reform leader didn't spare the Conservative Party either, directing scorn at Kemi Badenoch, calling for her exit by Christmas, and predicting that the Conservatives would face total collapse in Scotland and Wales. "It will all be over by Christmas. She'll be gone," Farage said, adding that the Tories would soon cease to be a national party. Farage lamented the Conservatives' failures on immigration, citing the flawed Rwanda plan as an example of their inability to tackle the issue effectively. "They put in place plans like Rwanda, which could never be actioned because of our membership of the ECHR, Farage explained, accusing the Tories of failing to address the root causes of illegal migration. As the leader of the Reform Party, Farage is looking ahead to his upcoming party conference, where he aims to professionalize the movement further. He emphasized the importance of raising funds and attracting candidates to stand in future elections. He was cautious when asked about big-name defectors, acknowledging that bringing in Conservatives was a subject of internal debate. Farage made it clear, though, that the party would not turn into the Tory Party 2.0. "We don't want them unless they add value," Farage declared, drawing a line between pragmatic additions and those seeking personal political gain. Farage believes the country is on the brink of major change, fueled by growing disillusionment with the current political establishment. "There's a growing sense that literally everything's broken," he said. "We're in terrible economic and social and cultural decline." But despite this grim outlook, Farage sees hope. He described reform events as more like a festival than a political meeting, brimming with optimism about turning things around. He went on to boldly declare, "I think we've got every chance of winning the next election." "Yes, I do. Farage's political journey is taking him across the pond as he prepares to give evidence to the House Judiciary Committee in Washington. He will discuss the UK's online safety laws and their impact on free speech, raising concerns about censorship under the guise of protecting children. The Online Safety Act has turned into a tool of censorship, Farage argued, highlighting the case of Lucy Connolly, a woman jailed for a comment deemed racially inflammatory. The tension between Farage and Starmer is palpable, and the stakes are higher than ever. As Farage makes his political moves, the public is left to wonder if the current establishment can survive his relentless pursuit of change. Farage's words are a direct challenge to the Labour government and the Conservatives, and his Reform Party is preparing for a major push in the next election. Will his promises of a brighter future resonate with voters, or will the country turn a different direction? Time will tell.